So cold I can see my breath out here. I'm trekking through the woods right now. I'm so scared. What was that? All right, guys. This is the moment of truth. I just handed over a fat stack of hundreds to pay for this fix. And we're gonna start her up and see what happens. Light on. Yeah! Woo! Yes! She's going. Oh yeah. Back in the ammo. All right, guys, we're back at the house. Success. Rosie is now running again perfectly. It's pretty awesome, actually. She starts better than before. Fresh oil change, and she's good to go. Now it's time to get back to work because I don't have much time. I got about a month and a half left, so it's go time. Just wanted to do a quick update of what's going on. Basically, I went to start the ambulance last night, 2 days after the expensive fix, and it didn't want to start up again. So, I figured out what's wrong. It's the alternator. So, I'm gonna have to put a new alternator in, either myself or pay the Res 911 guys to do it. Which who fixed the car in the first place, by the way. Res 911 in Kalispell, Montana. They did a great job. Basically everything that's going on is my fault. I hooked the batteries up wrong, and I'm paying the price. I fried a bunch of things in the electrical system. That's what happens. So, I think this is the last thing that will need to be done to fix it. And in the meantime, I'm just going to keep knocking away on the inside until I get some more money saved up to get that fixed. I guess this is all part of van life and ambulance conversion. You know, stuff happens. You gotta learn things the hard way. That's just how it goes. So like I said, in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and knock out the rest of the insulation today so I can start building out the walls finally. So yeah, insulation day. Fun times. Last measurements of these bottom pieces here, and then I'm done with the walls pretty much. There's one more piece down there, it looks like. It's not perfect, but anywhere there's a gap like here, I'm gonna fill it in with foam before I finish it off. So just a little bit. I don't want to use too much foam, but just any of the cracks are gonna get foamed in. I gotta get this last square here, cut around that light and all that stuff, and then I'm getting these last sections here, and then we'll move on to the roof after that. All right, we're back at it again today. I'm going to tackle this other side of this channel here so I can line it up to get it boxed in.
And I did go to the store and get some different Dremel replacements. These ones say reinforce, so we'll see how good they work. Stick around. Well, it's a cold, rainy, wet day here in Montana. I decided I'm gonna bust out my wood stove that I'm putting in the ambulance and give it a try, fire it up, and kind of burn off all the chemicals that are on it. So yeah, I'm gonna do that now. Let you guys check out this stove and see what you think about it. I know it's a little, honestly, bigger than I wanted, but I think it's gonna do just fine. If it gets too hot, I'll open up the windows, turn the fan on. I'm not gonna use it a ton anyways, but yeah, check it out. So this is it here. This is made by a company called Guide Gear. I got it off of Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description. It's got sliders on the top and the bottom. Nice spring handle. I bought this grate. It comes separate to lift everything off of the bottom there. Got it loaded up with some stuff right now. This rack is part of the separate stuff that you buy for it too. There's another one that goes on this side as well. And then that's the pipe, which has a dampener there, and then the top's grated, little holes in there. I also got some bins. These actually are a little bit too small for the diameter of the pipe for some reason, so I think I'm gonna use the extra pipes that I'm not gonna need for height and use those to cut bins and have my friend weld them back together so I can have it sticking out the side of the ambulance, out that light hole right there. It's gonna come out there and bend upwards. Well, wood stove's been burning for about 20 minutes now. There was a lot more smoke coming off the side, so I'm sure that's the chemical off-gassing that I was talking about. Try not to get too close to that because this shit smells horrible. But yeah, it's doing good so far. Fire's going nicely, and nothing bad to report. So far, so good. It's so cold I can see my breath out here. I'm trekking through the woods right now. I'm so scared. What was that? Oh, just kidding, it's just Rosie. I'm actually gonna sleep in Rosie tonight. Well, that sounded a little off. Whatever, you get the point. Sleeping in the ambulance. I actually have a space heater running right now that I'm running from inside the house. So I have electric out here. And I'm just gonna sleep out here. So this is my setup for the night. I'll come over here so you can see better. I just laid down my sleeping bag with no cushion, you know, just on the floor. I'll be alright with a pillow. Got my space heater going. Honestly, it's super hot in here right now. I don't even know if I need it. And I got a couple lights. And that's it. Everything else is minimal, barely any insulation, nothing on the ceilings, floor is bare still too. It's gonna get pretty chilly tonight, so we'll see how we do. I'm gonna turn the heater off in a minute, and if I get cold, I'll turn it back on, but for now, I don't even think I'm gonna need it. I honestly haven't been sleeping. I'm feeling a little anxious about the move and everything that's been going on in preparation for it, like the breakdown and all that. Honestly, I've just been a little stressed. Haven't been sleeping well. So tonight's a good night for reflection. And then tomorrow I'm gonna bust out hard on this thing and hopefully make some good progress. Honestly, there's I'm not gonna say doubters, but people haven't been super supportive of my decisions lately. And that's to be expected, you know, it's my vision, and it scares me even, so they'll come around once they see this all coming together, and I'm confident that it will. So for tonight, I'm just going to get some rest, get up early, get some breakfast in me, and then get busting out on this thing. We'll see you then.
Preston.
That's it for this episode. Make sure you like and subscribe for more. In the next episode, I'll tackle the alternator, ceiling, pallet walls, and hopefully start the build out. Leave a comment down below with a project you're working on. I'd love to hear about it. Thanks again, much love, and stay rad.